Hey, what's up YouTube? We back with another video. So today, I'm about to edge my beard up with these GTX trimmers that I bought. So these GTXs, these are good for like outlining your beard, some light touching up. Again, I made the mistake where I should have bought some clippers first just so I could get one with a lever on the side so I can blend it a little better, but I'll show you how to sort of blend it even if you don't have a fading lever. So again, I'm using GTX trimmers from Andis. So what I'm gonna do, I end up using all of these guards that come with it. So the GTX comes with guards. To my knowledge, the original T-liners do not. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the biggest guard, which is the 9mm, and I'm gonna place it on my trimmers. Now you're gonna need a brush and then like a comb or a pick. So I use a pick, so I just kind of pick everything out so I know how far to go down, how far to fade. Now with me, I like to have a more sort of vertical look where it comes straight down. I don't like it to be too puffy. That's why I'll fade everything down. Now I start off with the biggest guard, and I'll go down, sort of down at the angle, just so I can start getting the hairs off. And then it's easier to start with the biggest guard, not the smallest one, so just in case, because the big one won't cut too much up top since it's shorter. So that way if I make a mistake, it won't take too much off. So I'm gonna turn this on. I'm gonna come down. And I'm just sort of kind of go over it. Like once I get past here, I just kind of lightly go down. And when you're doing this, you don't want to dig into it because you don't want to go too far in and start cutting things off. And no, these are not zero gaps, so they won't cut as close as they could. Now, real quick, not sure if you can see it. You can see it just took off like a couple hairs, so that's kind of what I wanted. I didn't want to take too much off. It's just gonna take off a couple, like that's lower. Now I'm gonna put on the next biggest. So the next biggest is gonna be the 6mm guard. Now when I go down with this, I'm gonna come down, but I'm not gonna go quite as far down as I did with the 9mm where I went all the way down. I'm just kind of angle off when I start getting lower. I do the same thing over here. So again, now you can see, can't really see it with the light, but it's starting to get off a couple more hairs, so not a lot. I still kind of brush it just to make sure I'm getting extras. So I'm gonna put that away. Then I'm gonna put on my 3mm guard. So 3mm guard, I'm gonna just go to about right here and then I'll stop. Yeah, now you can really hear it. See, now you're starting to see more hair coming off. And I'm gonna disinfect and oil my blades after I'm done with this. So I'm done with that. Now I'm gonna take the last guard, 1.5 millimeter guard, and I'm gonna come down to about right here. So I use both hands. And then I'll even go up with this one too. And same thing, this one, go down just about to the end of my ear. And I'm gonna go up. All right, now this is where you see the most hair on my shirt. I'm gonna brush a little bit and brush that down. Now, last thing I'm gonna do, there we go. Now the hair's starting to come off. That's what I want. I just want to take off just a couple hairs down at the bottom, and then the higher I go up, take hairs off. So now, no guard. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna just edge up the top, the very top, and blend it into my head. And then do the same thing here. I'm just gonna use the edge to kind of ball the area. Now again, don't be smarter than me. Get you some clippers first. Get you some clippers with a fading lever on the side. I should have looked before I bought these. That was just me. We all make dumb moves sometimes, but I mean, these are still useful. So it's better than nothing. Now, what I do, I'm gonna edge up the sides. You don't have to do this, but I noticed that this helps me a little. This is my beard shaper. So I put the beard shaper on just to see how much I want to take off on my cheek line. And then do the same thing up on this side. And that's just a guideline. You're not gonna necessarily go exactly off of it. Then I'm just gonna take this edge, just take the corner, I can see it better in my mirror. Alright, so I got this side, and like I said, just the corner. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm just do my mustache. Usually what I smile. And like anything that kind of comes over my lip line, I'll just take the corner, just sort of edge it up. I like to keep my mustache sort of natural. I might go down a little bit, corner, take a little of that off, and then I might go just a little bit back here, clean some of that off at the back. And then same over here. I don't really worry about down here too much. That's okay. And we're done as far as the T-liners. So last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a shavette. Last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a shavette, and then I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go down on my cheek line. So I'm gonna take my shavette right here. Take this, put half a razor in. So pop that in, you gotta put on, I might just wet it a little bit, wet my cheek line a little bit, or just put like a drop of shaving oil on. And then I just lightly tap it and go down on this line. So go down on this line. You can see just a couple. I don't know if you can see it, but this is like 1 or 2 hairs. So you're only taking off the last edges. Okay, that's one on this side. There we go. That's better. Got that side now. So now you can see, got it lined up. You can see just a few little hairs on the razor. And then every now and then, I got this from B the Barber. Every now and then, without a guard, I might take it and just sort of like lightly go over the edge, just so like these little stragglies or whatever you see, kind of get those off. Just very light. Like you barely touching it, like you barely even touching the beard. You're just getting those little stragglies. Just sort of cutting down those little loose hairs. So see, I still got a couple on my stomach. If you could, on my shoulder, you can see it. I know it's hard to see with the ring light, but that's pretty much it though. So I got it all brushed down. I got my beard faded. Again, I did the best I could up here. I'm gonna put some alcohol on, then I'll be done. So if you want to be able to fade this in a lot better, then definitely get you some clippers with a fading lever. But again, that's how we trim our beards. But 2 months in, almost 3 months in. So that's what we look like now. Get nice and edged up. Remember, like the video before you leave out. Leave a comment, subscribe. And last thing before I go, make sure that you are disinfecting your clippers after every use. You cleaning them, the blades, and then you disinfect them. So I use Clipper Side. Like I said, disinfects, lubricates, cleans, oils, and anti-rust. And then these also comes with a small thing of oil for you to oil your clippers. So that's probably what I need to do. I do that after every so many uses. I use the Clipper Side after every use, and then I use the oil after like a few uses. So like I said, like, comment, subscribe.